used to know what happens when the world ends. At least this is an okay bar for running into you.
I know I'm supposed to be studying right now, but I can't wait. My loops just came in. My exam can wait. I've been waiting for this for about 9 weeks. This is probably not how you should be opening this, but don't have a better way right now. This is gonna make me feel like an actual dentist. And the moment of truth. My loops, my ergo loop. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Oh, I wonder if I could see my plant. So I just got back from my exam. That was a very difficult exam to say the least. So we have the lecture portion, which is like just multiple choice based on lecture and our notes and such. That's my microwave. And then the practical portion is with the actual cadavers. They pin it, we have to like name the structure, what it does, any associations, etc, etc. And the practical part was really hard because, you know, all the structures that we learned were so concentrated in like a small amount of area. Like there's so many structures just here that I was just so confused when they pinned it and we weren't able to like touch it and stuff. So to kind of you know, lighten the mood again, because that exam was really stressful, I think I'm going to take tonight off. After I came to the West Coast, something that I've been hearing a lot more frequently is like things about like astrology and like celestial bodies and stuff like that. And apparently they told me, I've learned that a new moon is a great time to clean up your house and kind of start anew. So I thought I would take tonight to clean my closet out because my closet is very congested. It's very messy. But first I'm gonna eat dinner. That's why my microwave's been beeping.
This is absolutely insane. I don't think.
Wait, it's 8 kilometers. It's not 8. Oh, it's 8 kilometers.
No, you're right. 8 kilometers.
The views are actually so nice here. I'm smiling now because we just started, but let's see what our state is gonna be physically and emotionally afterwards.
That's the point of it. It's like a chill. Yeah.
It's like honey and butter.
Yeah, like peanut butter jelly. We used one was in peanut. No, we didn't actually want to keep chewing.
So for the rest of this video, I was planning on just doing a vlog all the way through, but I made a significant change in my life, my schedule, because I found a few problems with it, and that was a pretty big change. So I kind of wanted to document that and the process I went through. So the rest of the video will be that. Thanks! Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to talk about something that has been kind of on my mind for the past few weeks. Lately, I feel like I've been finding it harder and harder to find motivation and the energy to try hardest for all of my classes at dental school. I feel like I'm currently doing just the bare minimum to pass all of my courses. So I thought maybe if I introduced a big change in my lifestyle, I'll be refreshed in a way that allows me to focus better, get into like the state of flow more easily, and pay better attention in class. So I assessed my current schedule and found some problems with it that might have led to my current lethargic state. And before pointing out those problems, I'll first go over a very general schedule of mine on a typical school day. I wake up around 7:15 and I don't usually eat breakfast and go straight to classes, which start at 8 a.m. And my classes end around 12 p.m., which is when I eat my lunch. And classes then resume again around at around 1:30 p.m. and they go until 5 p.m. And then after getting home, I eat my dinner around 5:30. And after a quick break, I usually start studying by 7 p.m. Like I try to start studying by 7 p.m. And this study session lasts until 9:30ish, which is when I do a quick workout and shower afterwards. And my second study session starts around 10:30 p.m., sometimes 11ish, and then I study until usually 1 a.m. and I do some journaling and reading afterwards and get into bed around 1:30 a.m. and I fall asleep closer to 2 a.m. And here are a few problems that I found with my current schedule. One, I'm usually really fatigued after all of my classes. So by the time I start actually studying, I'm usually really worn out after all my classes. And another problem that I found with my current schedule is waking up too closely to the start of my class. I wake up only about 45 minutes before class starts. And when I get to class, I'm usually still waking up. A lot of the studying also comes from classes as well. It's not just from independent studying. So it's really important that I stay attentive in class. Now that I've assessed the issues with my current schedule, I wanted to go over a few elements of my schedule that is a must. It's something that I cannot give up. So the first is at least 6 hours of sleep. Another is getting at least 3 hours of uninterrupted study time, and emphasis on the at least because I definitely want to fit more studying hours. Also, I need to have a workout session either at the gym or just running outside. And finally, I need to have a schedule that is flexible enough to give space for socializing, just so that my schedule isn't too extreme. I want to be able to be fine going out for dinner with friends after classes or something like that, so I don't want my bedtime to be extremely early. So after considering all these requirements, I have concocted a schedule that will hopefully be the schedule for me. And let me show you what I came up with.
I just got back from my morning study session. It was actually really productive. I think when you study in the morning, there's like this, I guess, desperation. When you study at night, you're like, oh, I'll just do this later, or I'll just sleep a little later. But when you study in the morning, you can't push anything back. Because if there's something due in the morning, if there's an exam in the morning, you have to complete it by then. There's no like extra time after the study session for you to complete it. So like you are kind of forced to concentrate and motivate yourself. So that was actually kind of helpful.
Today, at least 4 finals.
don't usually eat ramen. Ramen is something that I got sick of after my first year of college. But lately, because the weather has been so cold, and I bought this pack of kimchi ramen that was on sale. I'm kind of obsessed with it. What's up? It's 8 p.m., an hour before bedtime in my new schedule.
Hello everybody again. So it's been about a week since I started my new 3 a.m. schedule, I guess. And it was definitely a big change. It was something that I had to get used to, and it is something that I still haven't gotten fully used to yet because I've only done it for about one school week. Some positives that I've seen after I changed my schedule is my level of being focused during my study session has increased a lot. Because your brain is the most active in the morning hours, so I feel like I'm absorbing the information a lot more easily and more effectively, so that is definitely a plus. And the other is, like I predicted, I am a lot more attentive in class. By the time I go to class, I'm fully awake. I've been awake for a while, so my morning classes I'm definitely more focused. But one downside is that by the time it's lunch, I've been awake for like 9 or 10 hours. So when I go to my afternoon classes, I am a little bit more tired. So before my afternoon classes, I really need to nap a little bit, but I only get like an hour-ish break in between my classes. 2 days out of the week, I actually skip lunch in order to nap. So in the afternoon classes, I was really hungry. I guess you gotta make some sacrifices, right? If you also would like to, make changes to your schedule, I would highly recommend you taking the same steps that I took. First, note any problems that you see in your schedule and how that might affect your study habits, and also list out all the elements that you have to incorporate in your schedule that are a must-have. And after you list out all of the things, you can go on your notebook or your iPad and just write out a schedule. And if things doesn't work, you can move things around, you could play around. I've literally made mine for like 30 minutes because I kept changing up my bedtime and my study sessions. I feel like it's a lot of trial and error. Luckily for me, the schedule I made, although I made a lot of schedules, the one I chose in the end ended up working well for me. For the past week, I should say. So honestly, it's just a lot of experimenting. I will definitely be doing this for the rest of this semester and see how it goes, and I may do another review. And if I do recognize any problems that arise, I will definitely make note of it, probably change my schedule accordingly, and I will share with y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you guys also have a great day. And if you're making a new schedule for your new life, I hope it goes well, and I hope you enjoy it in the process. See y'all later.